Hello, friends. Good evening to you all, and hope your Sunday has gone well. We are here to enjoy some fun, to remember a friend, and to help those who we can help. Tonight we have a crowd control race between crimsonavix and the Greenleaf Effect. Couple of friends. They both have named their parties Otter Strong to remember another friend. Of course, earlier this year, we lost OPT lawyer. Nora, you knew him well.
Trenton, I definitely did. He was a good friend of mine. Lost his fight with cancer on November 3rd. But he was a huge proponent for NAMI, the National Alliance on Mental Illness. So that's what we're here to raise money for today.
And chat, the power is in your hands. Activate the crowd control extension, and you are able to control what happens to these runners by donating to charity. And then you will have the ability to do all sorts of mayhem and nonsense to these runners. Personal favorite of mine on the overworld, you can drop the boulders on them. That always makes for an interesting time.
I love the boulders are one of the better ones. Another good one is to take their sword away from them. So you can disable their sword for 15 seconds. Acts just like being hit by a red bubble, which is always annoying.
You can also subtract a bomb from them, which at any random time you might be saving a bomb to check a bomb wall, and then all of a sudden you can't bomb that wall anymore. However, if you're the type who feels helpful, you could increase their bomb capacity, let them hold on to even more of those bombs. You could give them a key, let them open a door.
But if you really want to mess with them, you can swap the buttons for 30 seconds, and I know both of them despise that one.
Oh, if you can time that when they're trying to do a screen scroll, you'll see a reaction if that happens. Also, if you feel like being helpful, you could give them a potion, you could give them rupees. You can give them hearts. Because as Chestrick would say, you gotta have heart.
No, definitely. And as you can see, TGE in the right side of your screen in the Otter Strong shirt that we had for the Bay City crew, which was the D&D group that we were all part of. And Krim, well, he's wearing a Red Sox hat. We can't help him.
So, how about this, chat? What if we started this run by showing the love? How about once we get started, add a heart container each side? Give them both one heart just to show the love for them taking part in this, doing that. Before all the trolling, before you have all your fun with them, just show a little love up front. Is that so much to ask?
Yeah, little love, and then all the pain and suffering you can cause.
There, now when they watch this back, they'll know I was nice to them, or at least I tried. By the way, who rolled this?
Yes.
That wasn't really an answer.
Aw, and Krim holding up a bag of Swedish fish here. OPT played a character named Lutra in our Bay City Chronicles show who was an otter, and he got addicted to those. All right, we're going to give him a countdown.
That seems like a good thing to do, and then we'll see them going before too much longer. Now, one of the things going on is they're both using custom sprites TGE's is yes, and Crim, I don't know. That kind of looks like a Final Fantasy sprite of some sort. Or maybe a little NES baseball dude. Is that what it's going for?
That is the Onion Knight.
Sure, why not? They're loose upon the overworld. And we got boulders. Because of course boulders. Some just do happen naturally. Oh, Darknight's on the overworld.
That's a fantastic time. They'll be happy to see that, as the enemies in the underworld will not be Dark Nuts. Which for
someone's giving TGE some bombs.
Oh yeah, we got a bomb here for Tej and Crim.
All right, that's close to showing love, I guess.
That's a start. Oh,
that's fun. I think we are on First Quest Overworld though, so they got an extra large secret.
Yeah, we are playing First Quest Overworld. The small secret not going to be that big a problem tonight. It's just going to take time.
34 on the mid. That's decent. A reminder, this is a crowd control race, so chat, the power is in your hands. Activate the crowd control extension, and you too can impact what's happening to our runners. All the money raised tonight is going to Nami.
Yeah. And our runners do see who is causing the problems to them, but don't worry, we will not allow them to do any retribution to you. But as you can see, the items are queued up by the life bar up there, as well as you can see the the names on the screen.
Hey, we got a level for Crim. He is located level 3. And TGE finally got that heart I asked for.
And Crim has found one of our favorite bosses.
120 on the large. They will not be hurting for cash with that kind of payoff.
No. Yeah, and Tej is definitely requesting more pain and suffering from y'all.
Oh, he says
he doesn't think you're doing enough.
So we did find level 3, couldn't do very much with it, and somebody sent a recorder blast to TGE that he couldn't finish checking the Armos spot. But he gets level 1 instead. So I guess that means we're on Whistle to New Locations. And also it means that you're recording to places without the Triforce. Now, chat, you may notice TGE doing this very careful effort to block clip and get in there. And anytime you want to mess that up, all you have to do is speed up Link. But TGE has got the wand, which is going to enable him to do quite a bit of combat.
Yeah, the problem with Tej getting the wand is we can't take the wand away from him.
Well, you can still take hearts and bombs away from him.
So yeah, I think we're going to have to come up with some other evil solutions.
Oh, the one-hit KO to Silly Person got Crim there. Can we just point out that chat thought that they were trolling TGE with that recorder blast, and instead he got the wand out of level 1?
I know. But we do see some boulders, some extra boulders coming down for Tej.
Doing a little screen wrapping. Trying to get over to the grave. Oh, boulders in the dungeon. Eh, depending on the room, that could be really nasty. Imagine being in an NSU room without the ladder and boulders start falling on your face.
Or worse, the boulders count as an enemy, if I remember correctly. So if you clear the room and die to the boulders, you have to come back and fight the room again because the doors won't open.
The crowd giving TGE a death, he's got to go explore. This really will mess up your exploration plans. Hard to stick to anything.
Yeah, at this point, plans are out the window.
Plans? We don't need no stinking plans. Why is TGE not using the wand, though?
He probably already forgot that he had it.
That's a possibility.
I will say, having done one of these, you get very discombobulated as the time goes on, as you're just taking all sorts of abuse, where it could easily send you off on a direction you just cannot figure out what you got.
Oh, there's an NSU room. Crim's out of it.
Oh, this is going to be fun. We're about to get a slow link here on Tej's side.
Hyrule, we have a problem. Whoa! Chat showing the love to Crim. Now, if only he knew where the magic sword was.
Or the white sword item. Either one of those would be acceptable at this point.
And looks like a heart was removed on TGE's side. Chat wants to know why TGE is a different color. I assume that's a blue ring.
Possibly. But
Because he was
waiting
sprite.
Crim is going to get his first Triforce here at a level 3. We didn't really go over the flag set all that much because really it doesn't matter. We don't know. We want to see him get to the end, but we want to see him suffer.
It is a first quest overworld. The dungeons do have second quest rooms, and you have to watch for many blocks. Something's going to be item blocked. We don't know what yet. Although we did have some candle block levels, but I don't believe those count.
No, those don't.
Oh, Crim had to do a big reset.
Yeah, something broke over on Crim's side, it seems. But, you know what that means? Troll Tej.
He knows what he did. Oh, he...
Oh, and it's a full reset.
Yeah, that was probably a hardware malfunction, I'm guessing. Oh, you know what? There was a whole string of things that happened. I did notice that pop up on his side. There was like 8
He crashed
in a
it.
row. I think it overloaded his system by being too many things at one time.
That's amazing. we crashed him.
Alright, TGE does not have a ring, but now he's another different color. Is this a control item, and I just missed it when I was looking at the summary? Because that would be entirely understandable. So yeah, rip all those hearts that Crim had.
Rip everything Crim had. He's going to have to go do all of this over again.
Yes, but if he was keeping track of anything, he's going to be able to do it a lot faster.
Well, if he's going to do it faster, well, let's take care of that. Now, chat, why don't we start working on some silliness here? What do you think, Trenton? Should we swap his buttons?
You gotta bring him up a little bit before you do that. How about give him a sword, and then swap his controls?
You know, that's just twisted. Oh, no. How about speed him up?
Well, he's not going to block clip at ludicrous speed.
No, you cannot block clip at this speed. You really can't even fight at this speed. This is just awful. And I love it.
I don't think we ever saw the Armos check. No, that was the Death Mountain Armos check that we missed out on because TGE got warp whistled away. And there's another death for TGE.
Not of his own choosing, but we'll take it.
Well, just chat has auto-killed him a few times. What is TGE saying? Probably something along the lines of son of a banana. Hey, he found level 9.
Well, that was fast.
Speaking of fast, it hasn't quite kicked in yet, but we see the notice he's going to have a fast link. Grim's got his candle. You know, chat, I'm starting to get the idea that maybe you're favoring Crim on the effects because he's listed first. So let's point out that when you're on the crowd control logo plugin, you've got to click over to TGE's icon to be able to send him the effects. You don't want to just be sending everything to Crim. You got to spread the love. Let
yes,
TGE
definitely.
know you care.
Definitely. Let TGE know he's not alone out here.
We have got a pretty good chunk of money on TGE's side. Book as
It'd be a shame if
not going to be able to buy it.
I believe he's saying thank you, but I can't tell. He's got a... Oh, no. Is that all you've got, chat? Oh, he's taunting you! Go get him, chat. Go get him.
Crim has finally gotten to 4 hearts. Well, I say finally, but gotta remember he lost 10 minutes of progress. Oh, chat, TGE is not just tempting you, he's outright taunting you. I mean, you let him get a wand, chat. Let's just not overlook that. You let him get a wand. ₹16 is not a bad price for bombs. Nora, would you dare buy a ring in these flags?
Not only would I not buy a ring, I wouldn't even give the... Well, yeah, actually, I would buy a ring.
But I do believe chat could just take it away from you. So you could
That's
end
fine.
up spending 250 rupees for literally nothing.
Yes, but it's something else that can take away from me besides my sword, my bombs, or other useful items. So, yeah, I'll give him a ring.
Somewhere along the way, Crim found a wood sword. Better than TGE's managed. Now TGE's starting to get the full impact from chat. I can't even read all of that. I did see one hit KOs on.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
So was that a northeast wood sword? Of some description?
I'm not even sure at this point.
Okay, chat says he got gifted the sword. That wouldn't fit. Hey, there's the magic sword that Crim couldn't find when he had full health.
Crim has found level 4 up in the upper northeast, so we'll get in here and see what's going on.
found 3 levels so far. We found 1, 3, and 4. Do need all 8 Triforces to get into level 9. You know what? That's why you don't do math live on Twitch. We also found level 9. So if you count that, we found 4 levels.
That's no math.
Did we thank Fury for tracking? Because we should thank Fury for tracking.
We really should, because this is hard to track.
Yeah, you have to do crazy things like unclick stuff.
Yeah, it's definitely a new...
That is not normal tracking procedure. TGE has found level 3. And I believe that's boulders.
That is boulders. Occasionally you get a weird graphical glitch in there when the boulders show up.
Yeah, fun shenanigans of the NES is how it uses sprites. And it's funny and it's like... hard to describe, but realize how barely some games work. If you see somebody ROM hacking Super Mario Bros. 3, and it's like, if you dare put anything else in Bowser's room at the end of SMB 3, everything breaks. Everything. If you put the most innocuous thing you can imagine in that room, it all breaks.
No, that's true in here too. Think about dropping boulders in the middle of a shutter door room, and if the game doesn't recognize that the boulders are supposed to stop, then you're just stuck in there.
Krim is fighting admirably against this Gliak. We'll see if he gets away with it, or if chat maybe gives him a KO. He got mad.
The Gliak gave him the KO, and that is a fantastic level 4.
You know what? I think that looks like a boomerang.
Yeah, it kind of does. But the crowd has decided we need more boulders on Krim's screen.
So with that map, Krim exploring some of these walls. Now, chat, I have to point out, ever since we pointed out that you were maybe giving TGE kind of a break there and how to click over to him on the crowd control extension, Krim's kind of been getting a pass, really.
Krim has decided to fight this.
He had the crash. That's fair. That's fair. But, you know, he's been at this for like 8 minutes now.
So the Gliaks are holding everything in this dungeon, apparently.
This might be a good time for some inverted controls for Krim.
Teach enjoying his death up on Death Mountain right at the grave, and Krim enjoying his death there too.
He sat too long thinking about which direction to go, and chat made his choice for him. But he did get to keep the Triforce, though.
At least this time.
Yeah, Gliak won't respawn since he got out of the room.
Teach is going to make his way back up to the grave. And well played. Well played, chat. Well played.
Krim finds a heart in level 4, and he gets a slowdown. Oh man, if this had been a Blue Lamola room...
Oh, that would have been fantastic. These are still in a shooter room. These are still not fun.
And they do their job. Chat, you timed that well.
Yeah, remember there is a bit of a delay between the time you submit and the time the effect goes on. So you kind of have to guess on what's going to happen. Obviously, if they're going back to a room we've already seen, we can time it a little better.
Yeah, I've never timed the full process, but I would figure it at about a minute lag from when you send it. Because it's got a lot of points on the map to hit to get there. That's why some effects are just always going to be a little more timely than others. Timeless than others, I should say.
There's always the good one. The death is always good. Slow and fast link are always good, and those Lamolas are just evil. Even without any power-ups, they're mean.
Everything's harder in a turret room. It's one of those things, when you watch some of the really great runners we have at this, not to diminish who's playing now, they're both far, far, far better than I am. But some people will just make these things look easy, and they're not.
No, definitely.
Throwing turrets and fireballs in when you're just trying to do basic stuff, and life can be unpleasant.
It doesn't help the randomizer has this affinity for putting every room having a turret in it.
Picked up a compass as if he didn't know where the Triforce was, but now he knows where the white sword is because it's hanging out in level 4. Which could theoretically be much easier for TGE to get with that mod, but no. Hasn't found it yet.
Oh, definitely. And don't forget, chat, you can pool your coins together. So if there's a big prize that you want, you can start pooling and start trying to cheer for it. And we'll be looking at those and definitely encouraging paying.
Oh, chat says that white sword was a little too nice. I'm not even sure Crim realized what just happened to him. Because he's back to a wood sword. Triforce on the ground in level 2.
And Tej finds Oko again. He's still asking for it. Y'all haven't gotten him yet.
Oh, he knows what he's here for.
No, definitely.
This was a charity that was near and dear to OPT Lawyer's heart. And both of these fine gentlemen, as I will call them for this evening, have signed up for this knowing exactly what they're getting into because they want to see a good turnout for the charity.
No, definitely. Like we said, we are doing this crowd control for NAMI in memory of OPT Lawyer. Give a little bit of information about NAMI. NAMI is a grassroots organization in the United States that provides advocacy, education, and support for individuals and their families affected by mental illness. So it's something that OPT spoke strongly about, put out many, many blogs about, ending the stigma.
And folks, we're coming up here in the States on time of year where many people are celebrating many different things. Just be decent to each other. Be nice to people. Everybody's going through a hard time. So,
except for these two, don't be decent to these two tonight. Do your worst.
Well, give them some hope, and then take it away. Like the sword. Crim has a sword. We just don't let him have too nice of a sword. Yes, there we go. Thank you, Falthon. Be politely mean.
That's the best. I've seen it summed up. Oh, Teach is jumping into chat to call you out.
One hit KO is back in effect. Crim. What's Crim do? Is he checking to see if he can get the white sword back? I don't even know if that's a thing.
I don't remember. The one time I did crowd control, I had so much issues with it. I don't think I ever found a sword.
I feel the need to point out that while TGE has had the advantage of this wand the whole time, Crim is the one that has Triforce lead. In the whole racing aspect.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Teach has been trying to explore the overworld and has been punished for it. And no, you cannot get that sword back. That is gone.
No sword for you.
Unless we give it back to Crim, it's gone.
Well, this is good to know.
And apparently, no, the wood sword's there. It looked like we'd taken it away from him.
He was.
It was.
Chat gave him back.
And Crim's just had enough, and he's gone into the HUD. You know what we should do while he's in the HUD? We should kill him.
Invert the controls?
Oh, that would be even better. Ooh, I like it.
Speed up Link, he'd never be able to move properly that way.
Well, Teach is just on a death spree over here. Y'all have decided enough of his shenanigans, and I love it, and he wants more.
Looks like he got an inverted D-pad there. Oh, hey, white sword item is the silver arrows, so Crim has gained those.
The Teach can't even get off the start screen.
Trying to get my notes actually updated. Silly me, trying to keep notes
What?
on this.
What notes?
The notes are a lie. Oh, Crim got back up to a white sword.
And I'm not sure if that was Chat or Crim, but someone got him.
You think he donated for himself?
Maybe.
Yeah, that's possible.
I do see that we've got some
scenario because.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Did he try to buy something, not get it because of the death? But lose
absolutely. I don't know if he lost the money. I don't think he made it to the part. Well, he doesn't have the money.
Look at his cash. He's only got 6 rupees.
He must have. That is fantastic.
I'm just not sure if he was actually trying to buy something. Hey, he tried to explore here earlier, but he died.
Chat's saying he may not have had any rupees to begin with, but still, that was a great kill.
We haven't found the Arbos item yet.
No, but he just stuck his tongue out at y'all. Y'all should take that heart container away, or that heart from him.
Well, as it's been said, gotta have heart. So we take the heart from TGE, and then Chat has heart. That's totally
okay with this,
right? Here's levels 4, and a one would be TGE's if he survives.
Yeah, now he's up ahead to get his health back.
Didn't see the coast item there.
I didn't either.
I kind of think it was brown. So I wonder if it was the bow. Chat says it was the bow.
Oh, I'm shocked that we found that with me in the booth.
Well, Chat said TGE's gotta have heart. Oh, It's a bid war in chat. Someone gave him max hearts, others are trying to take him away.
Yeah, I think this is the invincibility gift here. I don't know if there's max hearts. Is max hearts available? I mean, I guess you could do it one at a time.
Okay, so it goes up to max if you.
Yeah, if you get invincible, it puts you at full health. Oh, and we've given Crims the magical sword now.
Alright. Now, can you do anything with it? I think we're down to just one place left here for the Armos item, which should be to the north here. So, if that's right, Chet could take him away from Krim by giving him a death before he can get there. Just saying, that is an option. You have the power, Chat. Chat's saying Grave Armos? No, we've seen the grave. It was not there. TGE was just there.
Did we ever make it to
I'm
the...
confused.
Did we ever make it to the I guess the Armos here in the Lost Hills that Grim's checking? I don't know if we did.
I thought we did. Maybe I'm wrong. Chet saying TGE died twice before getting it?
Oh, yeah, we killed him quite a bit. Yeah, Chet got him quite a bit up in Death Mountain, so it would not surprise me.
Entirely possible.
So, how do we do mean things to them? Well, if you look on the right side of your Twitch player, you will see the crowd control.
Well, it's on the left for me.
Well, make sure it's turned on. And then on the left, there'll be a wrench that you'll see that can be clicked on, and it will open up a menu letting you spend coins, which you can purchase to donate as a donation towards Nami. We do give you 50 free coins to start. And then you can make purchases of coins, and then you can click the effects tab, select which runner you want to torture, Krim or Tej, and do all sorts of bad things to them.
Krim, by the way, just got a Triforce at level 5.
And if you do sub to Speed Gaming, you also will get additional bonus coins based on the tier of sub. And if you're on mobile, I don't believe any of this works.
You know, you can only ask so much.
Oh, we're getting, it might work in mobile. I'm not 100% sure. I know when it first launched that it did not. So they may have gotten it working there. Yeah, so we are getting confirmation it's working in chat, or in mobile.
I just added some to the pool for boulders. Chat, you can pool your coins together if you don't quite have enough to accomplish the task you want. And sometimes you can set it up to happen later. Goodbye to TGE's bombs.
He didn't need those.
Or rather, we didn't need him to have those bombs.
Oh, that is true. We have been going after Tej a little bit, but he's been asking for it. But we should send some love to To Crim, too.
Yeah, I mean, look at that Triforce lead.
We don't want him to actually finish, right? We want to keep going.
He found the Triforce in level 4. Is he going to be able to use these keys? Is chat going to let him get away with that? Send someone a shovel. There's no shovel. There's no shovel in Z1 Rando.
No, but we could always bury them in boulders.
That's close enough. And at 35 minutes, TGE has finally managed to get a piece of Triforce.
And as he walks into the dungeon, we find no keys available.
So far, we have found levels 1, 2, 3, 4, and 9. Of course, it is a little bit difficult to explore the overworld in crowd control. The crowds
Or the underworld. Or anywhere.
Although, theoretically, if you wanted to be nice to them, you could throw a recorder blast at them on the overworld, because that is apparently warping them to new dungeons.
Well, and the best part about that is if you queue up the recorder, it will wait for them to go to the overworld.
Alright, we need something. What have we not seen?
Well, that's a map too, but we haven't seen any real manipulation with the enemies, I don't think.
Well, how about this? Something positive. Chat, what about infinite bombs for 1 minute? How about giving the runner a chance to really throw some explosions out there for you? We haven't seen it all yet tonight. Let's make that a challenge. Let's see some of these effects that crowd control can really do, and see what our runners could do with it. So that's what I'm lobbying for right now. Give one of these runners some infinite bombs for a minute. Also, what in the world was TG? That was Crim fighting there.
It was something.
It existed.
Crim's going to take on his, what appears to be the 4th Gliok of the Sea.
All the Glioks are in this sea. We're not going to see any tomorrow. We're using them all up tonight.
I'm okay with this. And that is a reminder, tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern here on Speed Gaming, we will be doing our kind of, not necessarily final, it's kind of weird to say, but we will be doing the final major community race in honor of OPT Lawyer. We'll be doing the Making Bacon flags from the Battle Royale that he created about a year and a half ago. And those are fun.
I have questions.
I may have answers.
Was a room full of Stalposts that suddenly turned into snakes?
Yes, so we either upgraded or downgraded the enemies. I'm not sure which one.
They're a push on HP.
Yeah, so that was one of the things where I'm not sure how it works with the randomizer, because we do have plus or minus 2 HP on the enemies. So in theory, you could downgrade the blue Dark Nuts, if they rolled lower, so let's say they had 6 HP, into red Dark Nuts that also have 6 HP. So I think the upgrade applies to the damage they deal to Link, but I'm not 100% sure on that.
Okay.
So you're more likely to go from red Dark Nuts to blue Dark Nuts if you're upgrading, only for the fact that it does more damage, but they may have less health.
TGE's been able to... I keep reversing who I'm talking about. Crim has been able to keep that magic sword for a while.
Well, speaking of that, does look like we have some money in upgrade enemies and downgrade sword on Crimson's side, so we should, get that combination going. And I think we broke Teach.
Yeah, probably would be a good idea for our runners to save periodically so they don't lose everything. Because TGE just lost everything.
So, chat, you have successfully crashed both runners tonight.
Yeah.
Give yourselves a hand and do it again.
Chat wins. Usually we joke about that. People come in and ask who's ahead. The best answer as a commentator is chat's winning.
And Teach once more.
Chat's winning.
Yes, chat is definitely winning this race.
Oh, chat gave TGE a sword. Which is interesting, because we still have no idea where that wood sword is.
At this point, I don't think it exists.
We're 40 minutes in, and have no idea where the wood sword is.
The only sword we've seen is... Well, we saw magical sword and white sword.
Yes.
Which... Oh, this is great. I would imagine Teach will head straight back to get the wand out of level 3, I believe?
Level 1.
No, that's right, level 1.
See, there is an advantage to taking notes.
The tracker has it, and I didn't even pay
middle
attention.
Of the screen.
I'm sorry, I'm too busy hackling at the...
perfect!
The prevention of the wand was fantastic.
The real question is, will chat manage to do it again? Steve just got inverted. Well, he pulled it off anyways. It did. He's got the white sword now. But no surprise he would go back for that wand.
Yeah, with chat's ability to take away the sword at will, the wand is definitely something you want to see. And Crim's given us all of our maps tonight, and I'm not liking these maps.
And I think Chat just won again.
I think we broke Crim now.
It seems tied to maybe if they're in
that looks like
menu when a death happens.
Yeah, that looks like there's some potential screen transition issues, and I'm here for it.
Well, let me lobby for this, chat. Instead of total crashes, hear me out. One-hit KOs instead of kill player. This is what I lobby you.
Yeah, I like that. I do agree. The kill player, while when used properly,
yeah, that seems to be our big whammy that has totally crashed where they can't do anything. We want them on the struggle bus. We want them to move forward with struggles. Now that's a good one, chat. That's a good one. Save it all the way to the end.
Yeah, I love the kill player, but sometimes it's the slow progression burn of taking their health away slowly as they get closer and closer, and then sniping them at the end.
Crim got whistled away when he may have been there for the Yarmos.
Yeah, Chad has decided that that Armos item is going to remain a mystery.
When's the last time you watched any C1R? 40 minutes in, you didn't know what the Armos was or where a wood sword was.
The last time I played.
I didn't ask about the bow.
That was the problem.
Chad getting another death on TGE's side. We have no idea the tally because we can't count that high.
Well, and unfortunately we won't get the tally because the crashes are resetting their death counters.
That is an expensive big shield.
Yeah, but decent price bombs. Now that we've, got a moment to talk about the 16 rupee bombs.
I did comment on them early on. Alright. Crim is near. If you want to troll him from this Armos item, you gotta act quick. Actually, I have no idea why he's wasting time on this bomb wall. You're giving Chad a chance, Crim. You are tempting fate, sir. Tempting all the fate.
We're gonna find out here because both of them are here. It's just a heart.
Just a heart.
As Tej can snipe though.
Chad is bringing it with the one-hit KOs. Appreciate it.
And he's still calling y'all out.
He says more! Yeah, I think our runners have both made a tactical error by not clicking that save feature more often.
Yes. The save feature, unless there's something with crowd control that doesn't let them, which I don't think there is, would be your best friend in this situation.
Yeah, one-hit KO is just so OP, because there's just so many times where, in this game, you're almost comfortable with the idea of taking that little hit here, there, and everywhere, and you're not quite as careful as you always should be. And then, boop, you're dead.
Yep. So, taking a look at some of our things, we've got upgrade enemies on Crim's side sitting at 60 coins. We need another 190. I think we can do that. And invert D-pad sitting at 20 out of 250. That's always a good choice.
There's a lot of options we haven't seen yet, Chad. I mean, look through that list. There's something may appeal to you just for the amusement of seeing it, like infinite bombs for 1 minute. Just saying, we haven't seen it yet. Ooh, TGE ducked away from the whistle. Maybe you should take those rides tonight if you get them. At the very least, they tell you what screen a level is on. Alright. Where is Crim heading?
Still trying to get Tej to whistle. Yeah, just a couple seconds before he gets back to the Armos item.
Well, if he's trying to get there, he should just beelined instead of giving Chad a chance to get him again. And now he sees it's art. Wait, did we just... I think someone just gave Crim the infinite bombs, but the count is still at 1. He may not realize it.
That's an even better troll.
Yeah, imagine having infinite bombs and not knowing it.
See, I will say I do have access to a special channel with these two runners, and you took his candle away from him. He's pretty upset about it, so let's take some other stuff. Being Crim over there.
Well, you know, you could take his sword away while he's in the middle of trying to build a hit count to force bombs. That would be quite a thing. Or put him on 1-hit KO when he has to touch these fireballs. So what he's trying to do there is build a 10 count so that he can force a bomb drop. You know what? Chat makes a good point. All this chaos, it's fine. Thinks it's fine.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't actually know how the heart player works as far as in the code. But that alone might mess up a 10 count.
No 10 count for you, Grim. No 10 count. Can't 10 count without the sword. And chat did, in fact, take his sword away. I assume he's like looking at a map to figure out what he can do. Chat, if you're having fun, give us an emote of some sort in the chat room tonight to indicate you're having fun. That's a lot of boulders. That was a landslide. Oh, Crim got some bombs.
And Teach lost them all.
TG is losing everything. The longer he sat on a menu, the more he lost. Sped up Link for a little bit. He's walking away. Nah, he goes back to the Triforce. Oh, I think Crim just found the wand.
No, he found the sword again.
Okay. Got my levels mixed up.
Yeah, the nice thing about the glitch is that his sword returned. But we can always take that back away from him.
This is true. Here's another little fun fact. We've only seen 2 dungeon items. We've seen the wand and the white sword, which are 2 pretty good dungeon items. But those are the only 2 we have seen.
Yeah, Crim's gonna fight these Leox again. And about the same result as the first time.
TGE has a sword? What strange witchcraft is this? Grim has spent a lot of time in this level 4 tonight. Do you think he feels safer in the level?
No, because this Gliok keeps having him for a snack.
Now I want a snack. I do have chocolate chip cookies over in the kitchen.
Cookies. It's the second night of Z1 commentary I've gotten talked into cookies this week.
The way I see it, that's your fault.
Well, that was chat's fault for that Gliok kill.
Oh, you should have walked out of the room, TG. Because that Gliok's gonna respawn. That's a lot of boulders. I'm not sure if Krim is lost, confused, demoralized, or trying to figure something out.
A little bit of all of the above, it looks like.
I was setting you up to just say yes, but close enough.
Well, I mean, while he's sitting there, we can always torture
Or
Teach.
is he frozen?
No, his eyes are moving.
No, game.
No, the game's he's taking damage.
It's true. Chat may punish him for standing in one spot for too long.
Now, see, this is where you give him all the positive stuff. So he either gets moving or he loses it.
Oh, maybe he's, doing things like handing out gift subs in chat. Avalanche!
This is great.
You know, something else occurs to me. There could be people watching that for the first time have seen TGE and Crim. Like, many people here have seen them at some time, somewhere. But, for a bunch of chat, this might actually be the first time you've seen them because they've got the webcams on tonight.
Are we apologizing?
No, I apologize for nothing.
Okay, then.
I am saying with cams we get reactions, which is fun.
No, it definitely is. So yeah, here it's just about the hour mark, Trent. Why don't we kind of give a recap of what we're doing here to begin with?
I've lost track. We do have crowd control going on between crimsonavix and the Greenleaf Effect. We're doing a charity fundraiser tonight for Nami, which you have a little bit more to say about.
No, definitely. So, NAMI is the National Alliance on Mental Illness, the nation's largest grassroots mental health organization dedicated to building better lives for the millions of Americans affected by mental illness. 1 in 5 adults are affected by mental illness. And one of our good friends, OPT lawyer, passed away on November 3rd to cancer. And his mission was to end the stigma and get more people to talk about mental illness. And that's what we're here to do tonight.
So, have some fun with us as we all try to honor a friend's memory and do a little better. Prim in level 2. I think we've seen a heart container in 2, but I do not have an item mark count for level 2. Which is remarkable, because it's one of the shorter dungeons. It's usually one where you're pretty easy to find the item.
Yes, the problem with level 2's item is you usually have to kill rooms to get it.
And Crim grabs Triforce at level 2. Have we mentioned in a while that Fury has the very unconventional job of a tracker to unmark things? That's not common practice as a tracker.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those things where you're thinking about it, and then something happens. You're like, oh, I have to take everything off? Oh, can I do that?
I mean, usually as a tracker, an hour in, like, man, we're good.
Job's
Just
done.
sit back and enjoy the race to Ganon now. Oh, Crim, you probably should have taken that ride on the whistle train. I feel like they're missing out on some helper whistles there.
Yeah, it's one of those you've got to make the decision. Well, the death sends you back to start anyway, but is it worth committing to your plan of where you want to go versus the plan of where chat wants you to go?
Here's level 5, I do believe, for the first time tonight.
I believe Crim found this level earlier before the reset.
I'm being told first time for TGE, but I didn't mark it down before.
Yeah, Crim found it. I think this is actually potentially the dungeon where he got reset in, actually.
Don't argue with us, TGE. You're supposed to be playing the game. And no, chat has not done everything to you, TGE. They never give you infinite bombs. That I noticed.
Do we really want Teach having infinite bombs?
Well, apparently TGE just crashed his own game because he went into the select venue, which we warned him about.
Yep.
This is what happens when you don't save.
And take it all off the board again, Fury.
Poor Fury. I don't feel sorry for the runners. I feel sorry for the tracker.
I don't even feel sorry for Fury. He signed up for this. So did we.
You can chime in, Fury. Is it worth it? Alright, TGE's got a candle.
And we know he's going back to his wand. That's why he grabbed the candle, so have fun with him.
So, Armo's item was a heart. We've still only seen a couple of dungeon items. We've seen the wand and the white sword. I got none others.
I think we saw a heart container in one of the dungeons. I'm not actually sure anymore.
Well, we've seen at least 2 heart containers in dungeons, but I'm not counting those as dungeon items.
It's hard to count because chat keeps taking them away from them.
I don't even think that was one hit KO. I think Crim just got skewered by a bunch of dark nuts.
I mean, that sounds like a bunch of dark nuts.
It is the kind of thing they do.
Yeah, we haven't even seen. I don't think we've seen Wizrobes, or have we seen Lions?
Krim has no life. Or it's just hidden. I think it's just hidden.
It's one hit KO. The life goes away on one hit KO, so you know. They did make some quality of life features in here, but you know, determinable quality of life.
Oh, Krim's got a white sword now. Chat being a little nice. Now, chat, I'm just saying, if you want to get our runners across to the finish line, I strongly at all, or at least close, I really suggest instead of using the kill player, switch him to one-hit KO as an alternative whenever you see the death count go up.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the insta-kill, a little bit of a challenge tonight.
And just think of the fun of even seeing them overcome the challenge. Like, you give them the challenge, they actually overcome it, that's hype. So, chat, what's your favorite side dish for next week? How about you, Nora? What's your favorite side dish for next week?
I love some sweet potato casserole.
I'm just a classic. I like good mashed potatoes. Especially if there's a little garlic in there.
Ooh, that sounds delicious. I'm hungry now.
Dessert is a good answer, although not technically a side dish.
Yeah, Krim fighting another Gleeok. It'd be a shame if something happened to him.
With just one heart? Or like one hit KO? One hit KO. See, this is great. That's so much better than just an insta-death. Him running around with one hit KO against a four-headed Gleeok. Tell me that's not better.
The panic is delicious. Just the look on the face of, oh, this is worse. Oh no, this is much worse.
That's how I make my... See, it's like, what's the comparison between that? That was so much more entertaining as he's running around against the chat. I love you. Switch to the one-hit KOs.
It's 30 seconds of torture versus the instant, well, death.
Here goes
And
Krim.
if you pair it with boulders, it's a whole lot more fun.
And... oh. He gets a heart. No waiting out the one-hit KO. You gotta get in there and fight. Oh, the boulder attack!
There we go!
Great! You coward hiding in the doorway! That's just cowardly. Krim, I call out your cowardness.
See, now this is where you take the one-hit kill. And you just kill him. Or he'll get himself.
It's not like there was a lot he could do there.
No, that room was... That was a death coming.
I can't read that. Something is a bow. I have no idea what the top of that message says.
I believe it says, Nora, it's a bow.
Oh, he's letting you know where the bow is.
Yeah, feel free, chat. Take him out. He's been asking for it all night.
Quite literally.
Or we'll just let the game do the talking.
Yeah, most people didn't see the bow heckling you got this week.
I mean, it's every week.
But they were maps!
Well, and now
Very
there's
useful
boulders.
maps. They pointed you right to it.
Yeah, the biggest problem with the boulders is, like we said earlier, until they end, the shutter doors are going to stay shut. And so that's not Crim's problem. He's locked in this room.
He could go down the bomb wall.
He could. Oh, boulders. Oh,
I wonder if that Dig Dogger is the item in 2.
Did you just see what happened on Teach's screen?
No.
They spawned boulders, and the one shot went, like in Chrono Trigger, where the Ipot goes around the screen really fast. The one shot went around the screen, and the Gleeok instantly died.
Okay.
That's an interesting feature.
Gaming 2, by the way.
Yes, welcome to Carnage.
And Mayhem.
I'm the Raystra. I'm the Raystra. Joining me is Trenton, and we're doing a Zelda 1 crowd control to benefit Nami. A nice death on Tej as he sees the Triforce.
So I was speculating in 2 if that Dig Dogger is actually the item, just because we've not seen it.
It is very likely at this point, with the amount of 2 we've seen.
Well, to be fair, we see a lot of the same.
We have. The start of the dungeons. And the start screen.
If players don't go into their minimap, I can't remember how much of 2 they've seen.
True.
So I don't know
But
if
yeah.
he's been... Not that he could go left right now with that key, but... I don't know if he's been to those left side rooms.
And a reminder for chat, if you have not yet, you can go into the Crowd Control app and claim your free 50 coins to join in on the carnage. We have a plethora of trolls and helpful things we can do to these 2 runners, depending on how you feel today.
Apparently the bottom left room of 2 is ladder?
Well, the other room is the one that Crim was just in right there, the Lamella room. He's tried that room a couple of times, but we've messed with him every time.
As you do in a crowd control race.
Yeah, so it appears to be the ladder block.
Okay, that makes more sense. That makes a lot more sense. No, you can't get the silver arrows on one heart. Thanks for trying. So, chat. Are you traveling for Thanksgiving, or are you staying in the near vicinity to where you live? I'm filling time by asking chat questions. And besides, occasionally there's very interesting answers. Like, I think chat's favorite side was pie.
I mean, pie is definitely good.
This is scientific research right here.
And the game is telling them that they're not picking up that wonderful. That's evil.
All those BS.
That is a screen that one-hit KO is mean on, and I'm here for it.
I appreciate where people think that the insta kill is the satisfying quick reaction, but I'm telling you, that one-hit KO.
It's so much better. Unless you can time the kill where it's like right before they pick up a Triforce or right before they get an item of importance to them. The one-hit KO just is so much more fun. The squirming.
Nice screen scroll, noob. I had one time in practice I managed a screen scroll. Exactly one time. Never managed to do it again.
That's one of the nice things about the randomizer is that screen scrolls and block clips, the tricks that we have, are never required. Helpful? Yes. Required? Yeah. Not as much. Now there are some
the same level. I'm not sure if that's happened, but it hadn't happened much tonight. Let's say that.
Well, we've spent a lot of time on other screens. Crim killing himself with the candle with a one-hit KO.
Nicely done. Adirondack Rick in chat wants to know what kind of pie are we talking about? All of it. Why would we discriminate against pie?
I had a pecan pie earlier today. It was delicious. And I just set chat on fire by saying pecan.
I'm a traditionalist. I just want a good apple pie. With ice cream.
No, I want that too.
It says pie is an excellent breakfast. Have you ever had a breakfast pie? Like they do this where it's got like bread mixed with scrambled egg and then they'll throw a little bacon in there. I don't know what it's technically called, but it's really good.
That sounds delicious, and I'm hungry now.
Well, it's speaking. I think Feasel is famous for quotes that always devolve into food.
And that's pretty much every chat I've ever been in on Twitch is food's usually involved.
That or pets.
Speaking of pets, TG pets the bunny. Has had enough of 5.
We found a heart container in there.
I love one-hit KO on this silver screen. For the screen below. I love it. It's such an evil screen. No silvers for you tonight, Tej.
Is he waiting for someone to give him invincibility where he could pick it up, or is he gonna give it to himself?
He's waiting for someone to give him enough hearts. That's exactly what he was waiting on.
You know what? I think he was waiting out the one-hit KO, knowing he had 4 hearts.
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't. You know what? I'll allow it in this case. That doesn't mean you can't punish him for it.
Yeah, the way I see it, I feel like he owes Chad a refund of like 20 seconds of one-hit KO.
The Lionels will take care of this. Or not the Lionels, the Lamolas.
Oh, TGE keeps walking into walls. He's too distracted by chat.
Well, now he's too distracted by blue death ropes.
He got one killed.
He did, shockingly enough. And
Power bracelets in level 2.
hey, we're finding items. We are making progress.
Is there like some overwhelming bias of the blue Lamolas spawning in a turret room?
And Teach finally making a save.
What a concept! As Crim has another Triforce. What do you think's under this first power bracelet spot?
Hopefully nothing.
I must say...
We're not going to find out. We'll note that 3 is segmented. I don't know that we've actually mentioned that, but Crim is running back through this dungeon, having trouble finding the key door.
I feel like that was implied. This has not been the nicest seed to begin with. Like, if we didn't have crowd control going on.
Yeah, it's been a pretty nasty seed to begin with. Lots of Gleoks, lots of Digdoggers, and not a lot of progression capacity. Oh, we've got Gorias.
There's the makeup on the one-hit KO. Thank you, TGE.
Yeah, definitely the most Grim needs a moment. The most dangerous enemy in the game with one-hit KO has to be Gorias.
Gleok running around. P-hats.
I take more damage from Gorias than any other enemy in the game, no matter vanilla or randomizer. Those bananas are like.
I get the answer. I just don't know what they're called. I'm blanking out on the names. The desert spinny top dudes.
Oh, Landmolas. Or the P-hats.
No. The ones that come up from the ground. Levers.
Levers. There we go. Yeah, those are pretty awful too.
Yeah, if you're not screen scrolling past those suckers, you are very frequently taking a hit. Or anything in a turret room.
Yeah, just all you have to do is say turret room, and I'm immediately annoyed by the game.
There's plenty of things you can win against in a turret room, but to do it without taking a hit in a turret room, that's a little bit more of an ask.
No, definitely. At some point, Fred is going to figure out how to put levers in the underworld without breaking the game, and we're all going to be sorry that he figured it out.
Which do you think he's more interested in, P-hats or levers?
P-hats do bad things in the underworld. I think it's going to be levers first. I do like both. Octoroks in the underworld would be fun too. Getting the full enemy shuffle would be fantastic. Getting Keese on the overworld would be good too. Patra's on the overworld. Yeah, I could. Yeah, no, I'm good.
That was something Fred was working on a couple of years ago. Was trying to put bosses on the overworld just to see what it would do, and
bad things I can imagine. Well, some of the bosses just become useless. Like Dig Dogger, you just whatever. Goma, a little annoying, but yeah. Patra, no thanks.
Want to get to your level? Oh, you just gotta get through this Patra first.
I do believe the Blue Gorillas rolled up tonight, so they are awful to begin with.
Grim's got that white sword. The only thing I know how to say in Spanish is good morning, but welcome everybody from Speed Gaming 2. You'll get an English greeting in this case. Compass in one.
To those viewers who are joining us or who have joined since we've been going, we are doing a crowd control race here with the Zelda 1 randomizer in support of Nami. If you would like, there are 50 bits available to you. If you just click on that wrench and claim your free bits and our coins, and you can cause all sorts of trouble like you're seeing here. You can heal players, or you can kill them, or take away their bombs, keys, all sorts of shenanigans.
And J-Lo, you are correct. We are an hour and 30 minutes in. Sort of.
No, we know where the wood sword is. It's up on Death Mountain. And they don't want to go to Death Mountain because every time they've gone up there, we've done something bad to them.
Might be where Crim has to go next.
The question, why does Crim only have 2 hearts? Because Chad has decided Crim doesn't get any hearts. With the crowd control, like I said, take him away. One-hit KO is what we're in right now with Crim's screen. So if he touches any enemy for the next minute, he goes back to start.
Like that.
I love it when they work out like that. T's just fighting some Blue Danger Noodles. Would be a great time to snipe him or give him a one-hit KO.
One-hit KOs in dungeons are just very powerful.
Well, especially... Oh, he's going to reset the room here. So that will take care of...
Yep. Take him out. Speaking of being hungry, here's pancakes. Did you just leave me to go get food?
Yes.
Okay, just checking. I actually have Pringles nearby if I wanted any, but I try not to eat anything this late.
Oh!
Hey, magic key!
Well, unfortunately, that does take away the ability for us to take keys away, but that's not the best thing we can do to Teach, so he's going to save before we get to him again. But, since we can't take keys away from him anymore, let's make him suffer.
One bomb, just saying.
But you can always take away Crim's keys, at least until he finds the key.
Alright. So, Crim is wanted for a little bit. DGE got whistled back to 1. Chad asks, has Crim even found one? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Especially because he's in it right now.
Yeah, it's one of those where he probably found it, and we probably did something mean to him in this room, and then he crashed or something and forgot about it. I'm not sure anymore.
He never saw the wand in it earlier when he's watching it. Saw TGE. Now he's seen the wand. Yeah, I just want to point out that was very optimistic of our tracker to wand when he did.
It was. So we do have a question. What do the numbers next to the items mean? On our tracker in the center, there are the numbers. That tells us what dungeon they were in. But other than that, really for the crowd control, it's not much use because we keep causing trouble.
And now, generally speaking, as far as the progress items go, they don't gain or lose those. But yeah, it tells us what level they're in. You've got the old man at the top. That's the white sword item. You've got the little, whatchamacallit, pier thing. And that's the coast item that you need the ladder for. And then all the way at the bottom is the Armos item. So that tells you in this case that the silver arrows are the white sword item, the bow is something you need the ladder for, and guarding a heart. Crim gets sniped.
Yeah, that Lammola room is nasty to begin with, and then you throw in us causing trouble, and it's even worse.
Have we? I mean, it's impossible to say what we've seen, haven't seen, but have we ever seen in the waterfall at night?
No, I don't think we have. I don't know that we've been anywhere in the upper northeast corner of Hyrule at all.
Money making game Vanilla, second quest. Hey, it's the letter! You could buy potions the chat can take away from you. Also, never be afraid to ask a noob question. It's how we all learn.
No, definitely.
Some of us learn. Other people learn. I never learn.
Yeah, it's, you know...
So, we've seen levels 1 to 5, we've not seen 6, 7, or 8.
Well, those are probably up here on Death Mountain, where we've been keeping our runners far away from.
Well, I was just thinking there's probably one in one of the power bracelet spots.
Have we seen a block level yet? I don't think we've seen any items to unblock a level, so that is
the power
something.
bracelet, because TGE got that out of level 2.
That is true. Does he remember he's got it?
Who remembers things? There's 6.
So the pieces of the puzzle are coming together as Crim gets his Triforce out of 1, so we've got a little over half of Hyrule found now.
As far as progression items, we just need the ladder.
Well, we need to find 7 and 8, which very easily could be buried under a recorder spot, which there's only one, or the raft could be a problem.
Nothing doing in the C room. Reverse C. So we get another reverse C. You see. Can't you see what this rando's been doing to me?
Yeah, no, I'm not giving you that one.
You gotta get the Marshall Tucker band.
Nothing. I
The
just
fact
want to
that
give
there
you.
wasn't a Marshall Tucker in the band. They like named it after a bar. Or a restaurant or something like that. They were meeting in it. It was named Marshall Tucker, so they called themselves the Marshall Tucker Band. And now you know.
Taking a look here at the effects that we've got. We're pulling our decreased bomb capacity on T's right now at 185, a little over halfway there. And we've got our first sighting of Wizrobes here. And they're paired with Lionels. This'll be fun.
Of course they are.
Yeah. We don't need one-hit KO anymore, because they'll take care of it. But go for it!
Or make him invincible if you feel like being helpful an hour and a half in.
Or give our runners a
Turn his
claw.
D-pad instead. Yeah,
I
that's
like that too.
Turn hit one KO with Lionels everywhere. Sure. You got a nice room for one hit KO to be on in. Use up. Another reverse C.
All the reverse C's with all the shutter doors, so no staircases for Tej.
Compass, that's probably that Wizrobe room.
Oh, that's a pack full of blue Wizrobes, and that is a room we can get him in easily.
Will he cautious? No, he's saying no. No, he's not doing
He
it.
knows better.
Not doing it.
You know what's
Chat,
going to happen.
He's going to have to go for that Triforce, which means getting through a very nasty room if one hit KO. Saying.
Yeah, if you're looking to get Crim, we've got 161 out of 500 to downgrade his sword back to a wood sword.
Not sure why TGA is fighting that room other than being
Because he's invincible. And that room won't
That's a
respawn.
better use.
Well, that room won't respawn because of the bubbles, so it's a good clear. So chat being kind and getting Teach the Triforce. Let's hope it's full of blue Wizrobes. No, it's recordable! It's even
Recovery is
better!
required!
Oh, it's even better. I love this. Oh, we're also looking at 152 out of 200.
Position. We did not expect that.
No, we did not. But like I was saying, we've got 152 out of 250 to upgrade the enemies on Crim for a minute. That's a good time. Turn some enemies into some worse enemies.
I mean, Chad didn't even have to troll him on that one. This did it on its own.
Oh, that was so fantastic.
I will say, though, there is a sad part to this. I was really hoping they'd be able to finish this run tonight. I no longer think that's gonna happen.
No, I don't think they could finish this run this week.
mean, part of it was the needed progression item, and we were only looking for one in the ladder to be able to get the bow. That's one thing. Now
yeah,
when you gotta get 2 more required items, sketchy. All without the game totally crashing again, by the way.
yeah, it's not a game. And Teach is saying, nope, not checking that room out. Don't care if there's a bomb wall. Do not care. I am leaving 6. I'm done here.
There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 hour, 40 minutes, and 50-some seconds, we have located the wood sword.
We kind of knew it was up here, but yeah. I think Tej was waiting for someone to take his sword away and then go back and get it before he picked it up, and that was what he was thinking, so... Yeah. Go get him.
It's a shame chat can't give him a recorder blast in that Triforce room.
I'm not sure how that would actually work. That would be interesting. I don't know if it counts as it playing the recorder or not. We'd have to try it out.
Well, my understanding is it's saved until you leave the dungeon.
Right, on the recorder blast, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying I'd love to see the chat bail out on that.
Yeah, so we got a question. What are some of the things we can do to these runners? We can add bombs. We can add heart containers. We can add keys. We can add potions. We can add rupees. We can take all of that away, too. We can have boulders fall, which that's always fun. I like the boulders even in the dungeons because it's just pure chaos. We can disable their sword. We can downgrade rings. The defensive rings. We can give them fast link or slow link. We can heal and hurt the player. We can do all sorts of carnage. We can even go as far as we can kill the players.
You can give them infinite bombs. You can give them clocks. They can be in the middle of trying to kill a bunch of wall masters, and you give them a clock.
Oh, that is evil. I like that one.
See, there's so many subtleties. We get off the obvious trolls of crowd control. There's so much fun you can have.
I didn't even think of dropping a clock in a Wallmaster room. I like that one. Now, I do think the clock expires. It's a 15-second thing. But still, that's one of those moments of trolling.
The reaction would be worth it.
But yeah, at this point, we can also help them finish the seed. We are an hour and 40 minutes into there, so we could definitely power them up, hand them some magical swords, make them invincible, and tell them to speed run. You know, we are on speed gaming.
Give them the upgraded sword, an upgraded ring, and really give them a chance to do some damage.
It would be nice to finish with a Ganon fight. Now, that doesn't mean we have to let them win.
Fast Link, it's nice for dodging Wizro beams, but then you have to actually get into the door and they get to shoot behind you, so... a blessing and a curse.
And I like chat's thought here. Let someone get to Ganon and then take all their rupees away so they can't fire silver arrows.
Oh... See, there's so much fun you can have if you're a little subtle with it. Boulders in the Sword Cave. That's a lot of health for TGE. It'd be a shame if something happened to it.
Yeah. Like,
I'm just expecting something like he's gets shut in a dig dogger room. Go room! Oh, he's crashed!
That looked like a crash.
Oh, chat.
But Teach has been saving, so
instead,
let's see how.
I brought this up. Yeah,
he didn't lose too much progress.
About the save from earlier, but I think that was like 2 Triforces ago. Poor Fury has no idea what to uncheck right. Well, actually, you have the magic key.
I can see Fury throwing the keyboard out. Just, I'm done!
You say very recently. Okay, I missed that. I thought it was from further back. If he did it recently, sure.
Yeah, I think he saved before he made his venture up to 6. So, not too much loss.
Will there be another race after this? Bold of you, this one's going to end.
Yeah, that is very, very bold. But, yeah, as far as the crowd control race, they do come up from time to time. As far as speed gaming schedule, you can take a look here. The link is just posted in chat. Look at the schedule. I haven't actually looked at it. Because I've been too busy trolling Tej and Krim here. So it doesn't look like there's anything tonight.
There will be a Zelda 1 Randomizer weekly tomorrow night. So that'll have a bunch of different runners going at it, but not with the crowd control.
So how do we know when the race is over? We'll either know when the speed gaming admins come and tell us we're done, or someone finishes. Whichever comes first.
Assuming we don't pass out first.
That is also true. Yeah, so tomorrow on Speed Gaming looks like they've got some Heart Gold, Soul Silver racing, some Metroid Prime, some Mario Kart, some Link to the Past, just taking a look. And then like Trenton said, tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern, we will be doing our kind of final OPT lawyer memorial race. To recap, he was one of our community members. He passed away due to cancer on November 3rd. We're here raising money tonight for Nami on his, in his memory. And we'll be doing our kind of final community as a Z1 community memorial tomorrow. We'll be playing our bacon flags. There we go.
He got it out.
Which is a battle royale, which is something that the community put together. It's small 10-person mini tournaments where you score Mario Kart style points to play in a battle royale final tournament. And so he made this flag set about 2 years ago. It's open 9. Find the bow, find the sword, find the silvers, and find the pig. It sounds easy, but yeah, it never is.
Meanwhile, chat asked if this seed is extra trolling. Well, it is, it isn't. So, most of the deaths don't have anything to do with the seed. However, we just randomly found out that a recorder is required. So we have to find a recorder to be able to do that. And also, we know we need a ladder. And we have no idea where those things are. Crim's back into... because of course he is.
Crim's running for his life now because he is on one-hit KO again.
Pretty much the natural state.
I mean, it really is the natural state, and Tej is hoping to get some bombs, maybe? Well, he's got some, so we'll see where he decides to head off to now.
I wonder if Crim has ever saved.
I don't think Crim has saved yet, which
Yeah, I don't
could
recall
be a
seeing
problem.
Crim do it. Like, TGE learned his lesson on that one. When did Crim think he got the power play?
Oh, he did.
Okay.
Well, we do have it lit up on the tracker, so at some point he picked it up.
Well, he must have just done it. He was just in 2. So we need 7 and 8, and there's 8.
There's 8, so we just need 7, so that could be under anything.
And we have to find the recorder and ladder. That's a quick Triforce.
OCO stands for one hit KO, so it's the fantastic. It's honestly the most fantastic thing we can do to these runners. And then chat hoping for bait block. Yes.
Oh, game. What is this 8? This might be a recorder required 8.
I'm here for that.
Not sure what he's killing those for.
See if the 4 drops there. We may need Bo to get some stuff too. Wouldn't that be something, a chain reaction here at the end, where we need ladder to get Bo, to get recorder to get Triforces? I'm here for this.
That would be a thing. HP on these enemies isn't too bad. Of course, I think by process of elimination, 9 is going to be Wizrobe infested.
I think it has to be, which is even better.
And that's just because you know they're going to be a minimum dungeons. And we've only seen them in 1. Not level 1, but we've seen them in 1 dungeon.
Yeah, they were hanging out in level 6, giving our runners all the funds.
Somewhere out there, the recorder and the ladder. Wait a second.
Well, not in any of those directions for Teach.
That was an isolated transport staircase.
Which is always fun, because that very much likely means that we have a segmented 8 with an extra set of transport staircases.
You could help them out, chat, by giving them bombs. Makes dungeon exploration a little easier. Oh,
It
upgraded
does.
ring for Crim.
I like it. A little bit of armor. Zanya Knight was feeling a little bit under-geared. And that is the Onion Knight sprite that Grim designed for the Zelda 1 randomizer. Tej is playing as a Wizrobe, so when you see Wizrobes, you'll actually see Link robes.
Question in chat, are fake walls in play? We do have second quest rooms on.
Just the rooms. No walls.
But it's a worthy question to mention.
No, absolutely. And have they checked the beach caves? I don't actually remember.
I think so, pretty early on.
Probably, but at this point, remembering what they've done is hard to say. Fury Art Tracker is doing a fantastic job saying yes, so they probably did. This is a expansive level 8 here.
What if the answer was you just needed one bomb all along?
I mean, that probably is the answer.
This is probably the map.
No, just a key.
But that would have been really impressive if I had been right.
This is probably the map, because it's a Goma.
Sure, why not?
Because we can't have nice things.
I mean, arguably, we have a nice thing. It's TGE who can't have nice. Chat says that death count 36. Yeah, double that at least.
Yeah, the death counts aren't necessarily accurate. They're close-ish.
I mean, that's death count since the last complete game crash.
Then Teach is immediately going to save before he gets bodied.
Yeah, I think he's doing that after every try now, which would be rational.
So we know the Triforce in 3 is accessible, we know the Triforce in 6 is recorder blocked, and we have no clue where 7 is.
I think we've only seen 2 of the power bracelet spots. One was in any road, so we don't need it there. And one was a secret by the Green Forest Ferry. So we've got Death Mountain and by Start to check as far as power bracelet goes. That one, I think, was just in any road. Grim has found level 8. What will he do with it? Will he toss in a dumpster fire?
I mean, this one's pretty dumpster fire-ish. The enemy set's not bad, it's just big.
Yeah, that looked a whole lot like progress is blocked behind corner. And by the way, we still have a chance for level 7 to craft block.
We do, which would be just about perfect for the seed.
Well, if you really want to root Fury, it would have to be wrap blocked and then bait blocked.
I mean, I'm here for level 9 having the blade block at this point. Take away a hint and cause them some more pain.
Are hints helpful?
I think the book makes you understand hints, I think is what's turned on.
Just Atlas.
Not just Alice? Then, no, hints are community hints. So, they're not going to get any help anyway.
That's what I thought. I mean, they were saying stuff like, I speak Hylian well.
I never know anymore. I just assume the hints aren't on and I go away from them.
And for those who may be new to the randomizer, various settings, almost every setting can be turned on, off, or maybe on. But with hints, you can do helpful hints, which will tell you truthful information, all of the hint places. Hey, there's the map in 5.
Yeah, the value of the hint is questionable, but it will be true.
Correct. Community hints will be messages that the community submitted. Deceptive hints means whatever they tell you will not be true.
Yeah, and the logic for the game does require every item is obtainable in some capacity. What you choose to do with those items and those heart containers, if you have to pay mugger rooms that require heart containers, is up to you.
I just realized something else we haven't seen. We've not seen a bomb upgrade.
No, we haven't seen either bomb upgrade. We haven't seen Patra. We haven't seen. We've seen a couple Aquamentus now. We've seen a few Dodongos. So really, I think Patra's the only thing we haven't seen, enemy-wise. And he's just gonna find the book, which I pick up here, even with the wand. It's all maps.
That's the pretty good stuff.
And
Already
so
having the Triforce out of 5. TGE is done there.
Yeah, I would imagine Teach is going to go possibly back to 8. And consider using that to find what would be potentially 3 items that could be in level 8. Could also head to level 3 if he knows where it is. I think he does. The heart shuffle is off.
You just save and go from start at it and faster.
This is why you read the flag sets before you do commentary. I assume they would have turned heart shuffle on because they're silly, but they didn't.
I suppose it made it much easier to tell what you had to do in a dungeon, which was probably a good call.
I mean, at one point they were discussing sprite shuffle, which would have been fun for all of us, and I think Fury would have quit.
Honestly, I might quit.
That's true. I guess fun percent would have been worse, but for those who don't know what sprite shuffle is, it shuffles all the item sprites too, so we're talking the wand can be a book, and fun percent, just everything's chaos. Cats and dogs, the whole thing.
TGE's in level 3, which is very segmented. And we have a recorder in level 8!
We have progression. And for Crim's sake, I hope he saves soon.
Which I still don't think he's done tonight.
No.
Chat, you can one-hit KO Crim, but please don't kill Crim. One-hit KO is fine, just please don't do the stick.
I get scared every time he goes into his menu. Oh, he has saved? It's hard to follow with the chaos that has ensued here tonight.
Well, TGE used his last bomb to get a heart. But you could give him another bomb if you want to, chat. Keep the progress rolling.
That will snipe Teach, though. I'm okay with this.
He's okay with that one, too. He was walking back anyways.
A little bit quicker death. Thank you for the up A. We'll try again.
Now, one of these subtle things you can do to make life easier is what TGE just did there, and only the one alive. Because then the rest won't respawn. And that makes it a little faster to get through a high-traffic room like this. So of course he's gonna waste that and kill him and find out that's where the Triforce was.
Well, he's happy with that knowledge at this point.
Right now I don't think he's happy until he gets the item out.
No, he knows he needs the recorder, he needs the raft. Oh, he needs the ladder. We don't know about the raft yet. We still have not seen 7. He was getting way too face tanky with that Leok for us to let him get through that.
You stepped away. Did Crim save yet? Not with the recorder.
I don't believe he saved since he got the recorder.
Which is why I do plead with you, chat. Please stick with one-hit KOs. Not the instant deaths. Please, no more game crashing. Game crashing's not been fun, Trolley.
Yeah, it sounds like if you did crash, you'd only have to go back to the recorder and try forcing 8. But still, yeah, the crashing, it's an unfortunate problem tonight.
Wonder why he left that key door behind. I guess because it was faster to get back to?
Yeah, maybe. This would be a much more fun one-hit KO room if second quest enemies were on, as the stealth foes are pretty harmless, and and the rest of 3 is bow blocked.
He left a key door behind, though.
He did. That might be interesting to find out here in a little bit.
Well, he also left the recorder behind in 8.
Yeah, he's much more likely to go back to 8 with there being 2, not 3 items like I had previously thought before the flag set came out. And Teej's hunting for something. Either that or the cat. Yep, there's the cat.
See, I feel trolled. Why didn't we get to see Cat?
We'll get to see Cat in a minute.
Cat display.
Oh, we'll get Cat in a minute. Don't worry. See? Cat.
Chad, if you want to protest not getting a proper display of the cat, you could take his sword away right now. If he can't kill anything, the next best thing would be show Kitty.
Well, we've got Tej responding, and we've got Crim back on the overworld. It's a good time to talk a little bit about Nami. Just some facts from them. 1 in 5 U.S. adults experience a mental illness. 1 in 20 adults experience a serious mental illness, and 17% of youth 6 to 17 years experience a mental health disorder. You're not alone, and that's one of OPT's statements that he always wanted to make sure is that you weren't alone. And that's why the charity meant so much to him, and why we still continue on this mission on his behalf.
And in OPT's honor and memory, we're having some fun tonight with Control. The power is in your hands. And I think we can officially call this a Trolleys at this point.
Yeah, this has been a special seed. Not just the crashes and the crowd control, but we've got a full-on chain reaction chaos seed.
Jet says we need to get TG a raised cat bed for Cam stream. Bold of you to assume TG dreams.
That 8 is disgusting, and I think Tej is agreeing with us on that. That is impressive.
At 2 hours in, what can you do but laugh?
No, you cry at this point. You see this level 8, you're in tears.
You can't cry. There's no crying. Crying in crowd control?
Oh, there's a lot of crying in this fate, even if crowd control's not on. This is massive and ugly.
Look, you don't even have to have watched the movie to get that quote.
I know. We now have Slow Link over on Crim's side. That will make everything more fun.
There are a lot of these dig duggers around. There's a lot of bosses running around tonight. I have no idea what Grim is trying to do at this point.
Well, they did turn on extra bosses. He's trying to screen scroll to get back to 8 is what it looks like, and he's having a little bit of difficulty with that. It's really difficult to screen scroll when you've got slow or fast speed on.
I can't believe the chat let TG get away without showing a cat.
I know. Can't believe y'all let him get away with fighting that Gleok without sending him back to start.
More slow link and Triforce out of 8.
Regarding the petting zoo, as we lovingly call this room, it will never have a drop. It's just annoying.
Stairs. Candle.
Not the item Teach was looking for. It's the item he deserved. I mean, with chat's ability to take away the sword.
But let's logic for a minute here. I know this is dangerous.
No, now we're logicking. First we math, now we logic.
Logic
I don't know,
safe.
Trin. You're scaring me.
But hear me out on this. Raft and ladder cannot be in 9.
No.
So they have to be 6 and 7?
That's what it's looking like.
Which we have every item block except Raft. Speaking of the bomb upgrade, finally. We have every item block except for Bo is on the coast. That's what you get for trying to correct me. Chat tried to correct me. I had this one. So we have every block except the Raft. Apparently, Crim's game did crash at some point because he just had to go get the recording again.
Yeah, it crashed just a few minutes ago.
Look, it's hard to keep up with. It's happened so many times tonight. So, the trolliest thing that could happen now is Raft is in 6. Wait, no, what do you... Okay, but never mind.
Yeah, Raft in 6 would be pretty good. Crim is headed back into the HUD.
I thought that was the Raft spot, and Crim had gotten warped to it.
Yeah, Crim's had enough of the shenanigans on this overworld. He's in the HUD again. He doesn't like the enemies being able to touch him.
It's a scary place.
It really is. He is going to go pick up his silvers, though, because we've prevented him from doing that for most of this.
So, TGE needs to find his recorder. Crim does have his recorder back. I think this is taking you to places where you don't have the Triforce, in which case he should be able to locate 6 and 7.
Yeah, so the requirements are we're in First Quest Overworld.
Because he did get the Triforce out of 8 earlier. However, I believe he lost it. Because he lost the recorder.
Yeah, it looks like if chat flutes to unopened dungeons. Or incomplete. Potentially.
Fury's explaining the scenario, and frankly, my brain is too fried to understand what it's saying.
Yeah, the way the warp whistle works in the game, let's just explain that, is that when you blow the whistle facing in the right direction, it increments by 1, so it'll take you to the next dungeon of Triforce that you have. So if you have Triforce 5 in Tej's case, it would take you to dungeon 8. If you face the left, it will take you back a dungeon, so we'd go to 4. And there's level 7 under the Recorder Lake. So that didn't move.
So that'll take raft requirement off the table, I think.
It should at this point.
Technically raft to 6?
No, we know where 6 is.
Oh, okay.
6 has the recorder blocked Triforce. So we only need the ladder now to put this towards the end.
If you want to help our runners, boss, you could give them a sword upgrade.
Or a ring upgrade, if they don't already have it. Give them some extra hearts or invincibility.
Both on blue, I think. TGE purchased one, I believe Crim was gifted one. And... oh.
And Crim just met an untimely end to Nate again.
Yeah, it had me worried he had another crash, but that was just the graphics looking a little weird.
But with us knowing that the second item in 8 is the red candle, maybe that will help tell Crim he doesn't need to keep digging in there and go somewhere else for what you need.
But he needs a lot, or at least he's thinking he might need a lot.
At this point, I'd be thinking I need a lot as well.
I'd be thinking how much I'd love infinite bombs, or a ring upgrade, or more swords.
Or that Wallmaster did not grab you. Crim is going to head back into level 3. Wouldn't that be something if the item they were looking for was in level 3 still? But it can't be because we know that it is bow blocked. Well, I think
you
you said
know what I know anymore at this point. Do you know what I mean?
No, definitely. There's been a lot of back and forth on this, but I do think Tej left one key door open in 3, potentially. But other than that, we're pretty sure 3 is bow blocked.
Which would mean ladder blocked as well.
Yes, by default.
So, level 7. What are you hiding?
Pain and suffering, apparently.
Well, yes, it's level 7.
It is. No one likes going into level 7.
I don't remember what Redbird's level 7 command is in his chat, and I think it's just like, no.
Yeah, just no. That's the appropriate command here. No. Though to be fair, this 7's better than at least the level 5, or not the 5, but the level 8 we just looked at. Oh, maybe not.
Have we seen any wizards in this 7?
No, not yet. Well, chat, unfortunately that bait block there means it won't be required. But we at least got to see it.
You enjoy. We certainly had enough food talk tonight.
The more fun way to kill a manhandler. Get in the middle and just swing wildly.
Sure, as long as you're not on one-hit KO.
Yeah, Teach is looking a little nervous, like chat hasn't messed with him in a little bit.
Also, good luck, we're all counting to 10. I'm not. Although technically that is 2 in binary, which is probably what it was going. Because 2 and U kind of rhymes. Chad asks, where's the magic key? That was in level 1. You wanna know where in level 1?
Somewhere in level 1. It was on the floor in one of the rooms, I think.
I thought it was a staircase. Maybe not.
No, the wand was the staircase.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
See, and this right here is why Fury's so much better at this game than a lot of us. He's got this memorized, and we're over here just trying to figure it out.
Also, to be fair, I gave up on my tracking at this point.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I knew better after having done one of these before. I was like, this is gonna be fun.
Are you sure that bait block's not required? Did we get to the north of it?
Since they can come in, Teach came in from the north. So if you can come in through the north, you can walk through it down.
That's fair.
Yeah, I believe this room has the bomb wall that goes into the bait block. I don't know, chat. Let's keep Crim from having to leave this dungeon for bombs again, and let's help him out with some bombs.
You could give him infinite bombs. For a minute.
Or he could just find them on the
he
floor.
had those for a minute and didn't know it.
I'm pretty certain it was too.
It's like if you have them, you pretty well expect to use them.
We've got Fast Link.
Bow block, ladder, something that could be.
I mean, if we had a bow block ladder, we'd be in trouble now. So Crim not knowing that the any key
He doesn't have the magic key, so
he doesn't have the. Yeah, this is the right play if you're racing in a normal race. Is come in here and find out what the second item is before you continue digging. Teach has a little bit bigger problem. He's got to figure out where the Triforce in 3 is, and where the ladder is. And he's got some big dungeons left on his item pool. Question, have we seen level 9? Yes. Where it is, I want to say it's near start somewhere, but I honestly don't remember.
I think it's one north of Vanilla Start.
It's looking very likely that we've got... we're missing items out of 3, missing items out of 6, and our tracker is saying that it's most likely in 6 at this point. Like, we've narrowed it down to 6 or 7. It's probably more likely 6, but until the game tells us something.
I mean, 6? Wasn't it possibly bow blocked at 6?
I don't know. I don't think Teach has seen level 6, so this might be our real answer here, as he has the map and Crim did not.
And you can see that monstrosity.
Oh, that's right. Both of them were in level 6 at one point. Maybe at the same time.
This reminds me of a blooper from Super Mario Brothers, but swimming down.
Please leave your wand on the screen as we end you.
Oh, right, this room. It exists.
It does. And Crim now sees the map of level 3, and very likely is having the same reaction Teach did, just a long sigh.
I think he's trying to figure out where he's been and hasn't been.
Teach hoping he had got his count up to 10. He did not. But you can always help him get his count to 10 by just giving him some bombs if y'all feel up to it.
Wouldn't it be nice to see our runners actually get to Ganon? And then maybe be out of money? Oh, hey, Chad did give Grim a sword upgrade.
Yeah, it's nice to have some offense finally.
Now what can he do with it?
And Crim's got infinite bombs now. It may not help him much, but he's got them.
Yeah, he's not the one who needed it right now. But Chad did send TGE some bombs.
Yeah. Crim, unfortunately, has not found the item in 5 as well, so he will be probably doing a full dive through this dungeon. He has not found the Triforce either, so he will need that. The book he doesn't quite need as much. It will help knock off some of the locations that he needs to find, but he just found himself locked in the Blue Wizard room. That's enough, eh? We don't want to fight those tonight.
How many things do we want to fight at this point?
Well, unfortunately, TG got sniped with a Kill right at the wrong time and gets reset back to start with a crash. Thankfully for Teach, I don't think he lost much progress. At this point, Teach was the one who saw the red candle at 8, so I doubt he'll head back to 8. So he's probably headed back to 6 at this point.
He got the recorder, didn't he?
Yes. And he
Yes,
kept
I
it with the
think
save. He lost no progress.
Question in chat. Work? That's community message.
Oh, the correct answer is Queh. But yes, we do have community hints on because there's no fun in being told where the items are in this point. You can't take that knowledge away from them.
So, between Fred's classic sense of humor and what the Z1R random community at large has come up with, there's many of the community hints thrown in that'll tell you something that isn't a hint. Which I feel like largely got its origins from when Fred got started and he changed the message and go to the next room.
That's probably about when it happened. But I do love the community hints. Just a nice flavor of fun.
Two and a half hours. We've assembled most of the pieces of rifle. We'd have an easier time tracking complete game crashes we would number of deaths. Not that we can count either one, but we have an easier time.
You did that room too easy, Teach. Let's try it again. This time with feeling. Grim sees the book and he's good. I've mapped enough of these dungeons, I don't need it.
I mean, I've always said I would pick up the book map just for 9.
And sometimes it's a memory habit thing. If you haven't played with Atlas or any of the reminders that the book is useful, runners can often just, out of habit, just walk by the book and go, oh, yep, don't need it. Teach getting his Triforce information out of 6 now.
Yeah, and to be clear, when I say that, I mean if I were I'd still pick it up just to help me finish 9. That's the value I see in having that map. But that's me. There's been a lot of effort in the Randomizer to make the book more valuable. The original change was to enable Boomstick, which caused the wand fire to be replaced with a bomb explosion. That's fun. Maybe a little overpowered, so that's why we don't use it very often. And then I think Atlas was the next iteration.
Yeah, Atlas and Old Man's reveal hints came in the same. Those came in the same release, and I love making the book more useful. It was one of those items where when you found it, you just walked out. There was no reason ever to pick it up. And so now there's a little bit of gamesmanship. You find it, it's like, okay, well, maybe this is useful now, or maybe, I'll take the book this time because it gives me the maps, or I found all the maps and I really don't care about the book.
I still hope one day we'll have purchase the Atlas. I'd like to see it in the shop like it is with Boomstick.
With Boomstick, that would be an interesting change. And the solution that Fred has come up with for that is he puts the magic shield into the item pool, so that there is still something in the dungeon. Its value may or may not be worth it, depending on how you feel. I know a lot of runners don't like it because it makes screen scrolling harder. This would be a great room if you want to help Tej out to give him invincibility, and if you want to torture him, well, just put one hit KO and watch him squirm. Granted, he's already at one hit KO in this room.
Well, he's got a ring. Now he's one hit KO. And KO'd he is.
He'll be back in there in a little bit, most likely.
But remember, if you're trying to one-hit KO, you got it, so you want to get it a few rooms out. Also, if anyone's been adding clips, please do share in Discord. Oh, chat giving TGE some bombs. To set my alarm for tomorrow before I forgot to do. Who needs sleep anyways?
Oh, we're not sleeping after this. This is fun. Our runners are both
having fun. If you've never seen the Zelda 1 Randomizer, well, what a night to see it for the first time.
Oh, definitely.
Because we've thrown crowd control in the mix as well, so everything is chaos.
If it wasn't enough pain and suffering, add crowd control in and it gets so much better.
Okay, so that is a recorder block to Triforce.
And T, just go ahead and just take the Triforce.
I can't imagine.
Or at least get it open.
That's fair. I was like, I can't imagine what he wouldn't see that he would be leaving an item behind, but just killing it while you have the bombs makes a certain amount of sense.
Yeah, especially after these two rooms. Yeah, this would be a good time if you're feeling like helping our runners out. Infinite bombs, invincibility.
He's got a lot of rooms to the north here, but he has to actually survive the room to do it.
Oh, there's a clock if you can get to it.
Clock up there, which is just the highlight of irony.
Yeah, that's another item you can give our runners. You can drop a clock on the screen for them. Or I think you just automatically give it to them for 15 seconds. I don't think either runner would complain about seeing that in some of these rooms.
Unless there's wall monsters.
Even then, with the Wizrobes and stuff, I don't think they'd complain.
Oh, TGE could find a way to complain about it.
Well, he's going to get the transport staircase.
And I'll bet he's complaining about it. This leads straight to the item.
Do you think the game would lead them straight to the item after all of this?
Yes.
The game laughs at us at this point.
That's close.
That is not the item. It is an item, but it is not the item.
It's close. Well, this can't be it, because it's either the latter. This can't be the tap, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I wonder. I guess he was looking for bombs.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I wasn't really sure why he was deciding to finish that room back off. This room that Crim's in, possibly going to be our item here with these nasty pack of wizrobes.
Wasn't this the No, that...
No, the room to the north is the transport.
Yeah. Because that one has a bubble in it. And there's the ladder!
There it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 2 hours, 41 minutes, 36 seconds, we have entered Go Mode!
And with that, Crim just needs to play the recorder, take out this Dig Dogger, and he's actually taken the lead here. He's just going to grab the charge.
He had the lead most of the night. Until
well,
one
it's been back and forth with the crashes and stuff, but yeah, at this point, Crim's got to just go to the coast, pick up the bow, and he has a lot of money, and he is going to save because he is not doing that again.
I might up pay and save again.
I would save after picking this bow up here in just a second, absolutely. Tej is on the hunt still, trying to figure out what dungeons he's got left. He's got 7, looking for the item in 7, I believe, and that's going to be probably at this point one of the bananas or the raft. I think it has to be the raft at this point.
May the best chat win. Oh, chat won this a long time ago.
Yeah, chat absolutely won this. But yeah, so I think with the knowledge we got out of here, we know for a fact now Raft is in 7, and both boomerangs are going to be in 9.
We're missing something else because Red Ring.
Oh, we are. That is true. We're missing an item out of 3. Because that section of 3 was bow blocked.
Hey, this stuff gets confusing after 6 hours.
You're right, Fury. We don't want to see the blue boomerang at all.
I mean, I kind of want to see TGE bomb burn it.
I want to see both boomerangs in there. I want to see Crim find the yellow, and I want to see Tej find the blue. And them not find the other one. But we are in level 9. We are fully armed, so they're not really going to be looking for staircases. They're going to be looking for or listening for the roar of Ganon, and looking for a shutter door that does not open. And they're going to be dodging Wizard Mage because, you know, of course.
Old news, we figured out there was going to be Wizards like an hour ago.
Yeah.
Joke. Oh, hi, Pin 9. Yeah, you better check the one-off room.
Wow, that's a level 9.
In fact, you really better check north just to make sure that's not a troll magic staircase.
Yeah, that would be absolutely at this point what this game would do. It's close enough to start that I don't mind passing on it right now, but yeah, this game's absolutely a jerk enough.
I mean, the way tonight is going, I would just hit the staircases. Yeah, I know that's counter-logical, but then again, I have a bias towards the staircases as TGE finds the ladder. And at 2 hours, 45 minutes, he will finally enter Go Mode.
Yeah, Tej does have to clean up the Triforce out of level 3, it appears.
Look, Go Mode is items.
Yes,
That's
he's
the
in Go
only
Mode.
thing I quantify Go Mode by.
He does still have to clean up his mess, though.
Yes, Crim did pick up the bow already. He did that.
Yeah, the tracker can sometimes be finicky, and to be honest, tonight, all bets are off on how long they actually keep the item.
Yeah, there's no telling how many times Fury has remarked the same items. That just looks hideous.
Yeah, this is one of those, you look at the map and you go, okay, yeah, I'm taking staircases.
Will this be a compass room? Will Grim die to the keys?
The answer is possible to get both of those.
Broke out his silver arrows just to be sure. And firing squad.
Yeah, those silver arrows won't do you a lot of good with them. Time to drink the potion.
He is taking them down in one hit. That's nice.
Yeah, red wizards rolled down. They have 2 HP. We've fortunately seen that. The blue ones are kind of jerks.
So, normal.
Pretty much.
So, chat, if you wanted one final great troll, you may want to start bleeding down Crim's money now.
Yeah, this would be a perfect time to start draining Crimiver's resources.
Oh boy.
And hello, Patra. About time we see you.
Crim didn't get this wand out. What are you doing, man?
At this point, you've got magical sword. Just kill Patra. But this is one of the trolls that Patra can do, where it just hides and there's nothing you can do about it.
Oh, he was just checking that for his Zelda room.
Yeah, it's just a one-off at this point. If he doesn't hear the roar, there's no reason to go down there and see what it is for the moment.
Well, I don't want to get trolled by the one-off staircase, so... Honestly, for just Zelda's room, I wouldn't have done that. But Crim is better at this than I am, and that's a compass.
Oh, well, he's right next to Zelda, so...
Yeah, well, you may want to look, just to see what you're up against.
That room, all you gotta do is walk through it and live. I don't mind.
Yeah, but it could be a
point.
staircase that there's an easier way to get back.
That is true.
There's just something reassuring to me about actually...
And also, while we've got Crim with Magical Sword, if we downgrade him to Wood Sword, it will take 16 hits to kill Ganon instead of the 4.
Could also lower his hearts. You could put him on one-hit KO this deep in the dungeon would be quite the thing.
Alright, Fury 15, I can't count anymore. It's late. But here we go.
Did chat do anything in time for Ganon? 1, 2, 3, 4, and the boulder! That was almost in time. But Krim gets out of there with Ganon down, and he just has to walk a few rooms back to get to Zelda. A one-hit KO could still mess him up.
Yeah, he's gonna drink the potion here. Oh no!
Oh! That is not the
the
tool I was
potion
looking for.
crash. Oh, it hurts. I love it, but it hurts.
Well, if Krim took good notes, he knows exactly where to go.
I'm checking to make sure he's still got his bow. He does. That was... Oh, as much as we've tried to avoid those, that was fantastic. Both of our runners are dying.
To not use that particular feature in your ground control.
No, it's great though, because now both of our runners are... Krim knows the path, but can Teach solve the puzzle before Krim finishes the path again?
Jiggly says no. As opposed to no Jiggly.
Oh, I can imagine though, in about 3 hours, both of our runners are kind of like, alright, let's just finish this madness.
So just to recap that, in case, maybe you stood up from the computer to do something. Krim killed Ganon. Krim was rooms away from Zelda, and being done with this. Chad killed Krim.
While he was drinking a potion.
And that crashed his game. So he loses everything and must do it over. Maybe this time he'll save after Ganon. I don't think so, just because you'd have to go back all the way from start.
This is one of those times I might consider it. As awful as that sounds.
Honestly, it's worth it because chat does have some time to troll, but please, chat, one-hit KO. This is what I asked for. One-hit KO instead of the instant kill. Also, let's point out that, in theory, your time to use up coins is drawing to an end.
It absolutely
If you're
is.
sitting there, maybe you still got your 50. You ought to pull that towards something. You want to drop some boulders in this night.
Some
Maybe
boulders
you say
in the
the
Ganon
players
fight.
are too healthy. We need to lower that heart count. Maybe they're too rich, and you need to confiscate some of that. Maybe you need to go to one-hit KO. One hit into Ganon. 2. 3. 4. Ganon down for the second time.
Krim boldly pulling that potion out again.
You could counter this with the one-hit KO. But Ganon is down. Now a death wouldn't automatically crash TGE or Krim. The TGE could crash too. But there's a lot going on. And my brain is fried after midnight.
I mean, that is fair. We are quickly approaching 3 hours of this. But what can only be described as silliness, but it's been for a great cause.
By the way, that's a couple of bops that would have gotten him with one hit KO. Just saying. Thanks for the compass game. Do we have it? And GG to Crim Power 5. That is a well-earned GG.
It looks like a time of 2 hours and 55 minutes and roughly 20 seconds. Would have been something if Oko had turned on and he'd hit the fire and died. That would have been just the icing on the cake. If we can get Teach in that situation, let's finish Teach off at Zelda with a one-hit KO on the fire.
Hi, Crim.
Hi, Crim.
Can I just say that I was freaking out for pretty much the whole scene, thinking that I'm not even going to finish this because I can't even get silver arrows again.
Oh, it was a treat to watch y'all struggle through that comedy of just mess.
I gotta say, I really enjoy the crowd control. I don't enjoy the crashing.
Yeah, there seems to be a couple of kinks in the system, but once you start saving it worked out.
I mean, I was lobbying chat to use one hit KO, and that seemed quite a bit more stable.
Yeah,
but once chat knew they had that kind of power, you just can't take it back from them. TG is also lost in 9, which is not surprising. Crim, why did you leave the book behind when it was the Atlas?
We can't hear you, Grim.
He may have no explanation. He may have muted his mic.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna push the talk, sorry. No, I didn't pick book up because at that point I was just either hoping that A, TGE would end my misery and finish, or B, I thought that I would grab book, go somewhere else, my game would lock up again, and I wasn't going through and digging all the way for that book again, so...
TGE has one heart for Ganon with a wood sword. And death.
Yeah, so 3 crashes. Luckily that last one didn't hurt me. It was well timed. So apparently not only select swaps crashes you, but a bunch of things at once crashes you, and one hit KO or hurting a player or doing something while using a potion, because that's what happened on my other 2.
The instant death
was really the one that seemed to be at the heart of all the crashes. They just straight up kill you. Also, I'm pretty sure TGE had more than 5 complete crashes. He had a bunch.
Yeah. Well, I mean, by time I got to the silvers, got the silvers, and then I had to crash again, at that point I was just so frustrated. Oh, and I do have to mention, I forgot to bring up a tracker. I did that whole thing without tracking.
Oh, wow.
Then I am very impressed at that return trip.
If you saw me, like, pause and wait around and, like, wander around, it's because I forgot where 6 was for a little bit.
We forgot where a lot of things were in this seed. Even with Fury helping us.
But yeah, I didn't I didn't track it all, and that was a big mistake. Luckily, I remembered where mostly everything else was, so yeah.
TGE has got a long way to Ganon that involves ladder clipping through a T room. That's doing things the hard way.
The path I found again wasn't actually that bad, but oh my goodness, was that beginning of 9 very, very linear. It was insane. I wonder if I can bring it up and is Tej done yet?
I think he is.
Yeah, I think he's had enough. I think he's tired and he has been flogged and beaten around enough.
Tell you what, Nora, how about you give us the Nami pitch one more time and start to wrap this?
Yeah, so tonight was all about Nami and honoring our friend OPT Lawyer who passed away, like I said, on November 3rd. Nami is a grassroots mental health organization that works to shape policy and support those in need of mental health. And I can't think of a better charity to support. OPT championed them and really led the charge to end the stigma of mental health issues.
Hey guys, just really quick. I do want to say this because I didn't really communicate this to anyone beforehand. But I'm going to actually have to go back and watch this because right here it says 38, but for every single death I took, I'm going to donate $1 to Nami as well. So, chat, you got a little bit extra there as well.
That's
I
awesome.
think that's about half the count with the crashes.
And you know what? Because chat found new ways to crash this game, for every crash that Tej and I had, I'll donate another $2. So I'll be watching it back end. So $1 for every death, $2 for every crash the both of us had.
That's amazing.
I have to check the Z1R Discord for that count later. We got Tej in here against Zelda one more time.
Yeah, and a reminder, we will be doing another tribute race to OPT tomorrow night in our standard weekly. We'll be playing at 10 p.m. Eastern, the Macon Bacon flag. So if you've never raced Zelda 1 and you want to join us, please do. We'd be happy to have you here. If not, we'd be happy to have you here watching and enjoying the shenanigans as we try to survive Hyrule, this time without the crowd adding trolls.
Tonight, crowd, you had control, you exercised it, and it took the better part of 3 hours to see Ganon defeated. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. Thank you, everyone, for your generosity tonight. Thank you, OPT, for being a good dude who helped bring us all together tonight. Thank you also to Crim, TGE, for doing all this nonsense, Speed Gaming for hosting, Fury for tracking, Nora for talking with me, and I am Trenton, completely out of gas. Good night, everybody.